Hi everyone, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel. And I'm here with yet another contest entry. This is entry number 19. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of, it's an embellishment. And it is perfectly created and crafted. Take a look at that nice, look how seamless that is, folks. We can't tell this is 3 or 4 layers thick because it was expertly done. And I'm suspecting that this is Prima paper. Lovely Prima paper, and then we have a gorgeous doily layered over that. And then we have this delicate eyelash tool all the way around, which has just that nice little bit extra texture with a purse flat back. Now the purse may have come with these adornments, or Sabrina, the country crafter, may have actually added those herself. I'm unsure, because either the purses come with those boy, my mouth is just tongue-tied today. They either come with those embellishments or they come without. So I'm not sure if she added them or if the purse came like that. And then we have this cut apart that she has thickened up and then added probably on a, is it a foam? No, she glued that down because it was already thickened up on chipboard. And then she added this holographic gemstone. Now it's funny because yes, I do like vintage pieces, we've learned, but I have, oh, and I forgot to mention there is another doily layered behind for texture. Forgive me, because that's the other nice piece of detailing is this lovely doily. So doily, eyelash, flat back, chipboard, gemmy, lovely outline, stunning piece. So yes, I like vintage, but I have to tell you, even as someone who really loves a clean aesthetic, quote unquote, I love this embellishment. And I have to tell you, it also adheres to all the design rules that I teach at college. Like it's grouped in threes. It's like the way our mind works, folks. We like things grouped in odd numbers. Don't ask me why. Considering that as human beings, we always look for symmetry, isn't it interesting that what we find most beautiful is grouped in odd numbers? So, you know, you always try to put 3 things down instead of 2, or 5 instead of 4. But on top of that, Miss Sabrina's designed this in that Z pattern I told you about, and that's how we read. So that's what's amazing. Every rule is followed in this. And I don't know if Sabrina knows these rules. She may, or she just may be doing it organically. But this is just a stunning embellishment. Just stunning. And I feel very fortunate to have received this. But this is entry number 19. Folks, we did have an entry number 20, but I had to give it some thought because this package arrived and it really didn't meet the rules of the contest. And I've never had this happen, so I had to think on it, you know, give it a good think today about whether or not to include it. And what do I mean by it didn't meet the rules? Well, everybody sought to do flat mail. Every piece that was sent in, even the small packages, were sent in for $5 or less, all with keeping in mind that we are trying to keep things as low as possible. So we had entries for 55 cents, entries like this for $1, we had entries for $1.75, or for $2.75, or even $4. But people were very cost conscious and kept it at the flat mail rate. Well, the person that sent their entry, and it was a stunning entry, folks, very precise creator, expert creator, sent it at a full package rate. And the full package rate, and it was quite expensive. It was like over $10. And so I had to think, is this really fair to all the other people that worked very, very hard to honor the tradition of this contest? And I worried about it all day because for someone to put in this much effort, you know me, I want to honor it. But I also want to be fair to everybody that really, really struggled to creatively come up with a way to honor this challenge. And I decided I just couldn't include this contest entry. Because if everybody had free reign to do whatever they wanted, it would have been much easier. And everyone else operated within the restrictions of the contest. So I contacted the maker and I thanked them very much and I told them how beautiful their stuff was. But that unfortunately it didn't meet the contest requirements and I wasn't able to include it. But that I would in fact hold on to it for a future contest that I know will be running in the fall. And I think it's really suited for that. So I decided to not include entry number 20. In order to be fair to everybody else. Well, folks, unfortunately, Alisha's mail did not arrive today, and I am very concerned. I spoke with both the postal delivery person, and then I went to the post office today actually looking for her package. Sometimes they get held there, and so I had them search and search and search, and it was not there. And I'm a little heartbroken because it should have arrived. She sent it super early, and according to my station manager, it should have been here. So now I am very concerned that it has been lost in the mail. So let me tell you what I've done. I've put in a provision. I have a neighbor making sure to keep an eye out for this package. so that in case it arrives, that it is well cared for in my absence. But unfortunately, if it comes after the weekend, I will not be able to do a video about it, and that breaks my heart, Alisha. I'm going to again check with the post office tomorrow. They are looking themselves. We are trying to find it. The only thing we can think of is that either A, it's being held up at customs. That's a real possibility, folks. This does happen. It happened with my Alina dies. I mean, you would think for paper products they wouldn't keep it, but in fact it may be there. And other than that, it could be lost. And that, this is the risk when we mail things, and I feel terrible. So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I don't want to hold up announcing the winners for the entries. So I'm going to announce all the winners except for the precision category. I'm going to wait at least another 24 hours and hope we find Alisha's package to announce those winners. But I'm going to announce all other categories in a few minutes. And there's a couple of special surprises that you didn't see coming, I promise you. So come back for that video, folks, because I think you're going to be a little surprised. All right, see you in a few minutes. Thanks so much. And don't forget to visit Miss Sabrina's channel. This is Sabrina Kaye, the Country Crafter, another expert entry. All right, folks, see you in a few.